hold my skinny margarita here, okay? Because 19.7, almost 20%, which Zuby highlighted, identify as part of the LGBT community. So, do I respect gay people? Sure. Should gay people have equal rights? No doubt. I don't think anybody has a problem with gay people or anything these days. But what I do have a problem with is, how did it go that in 2014, it was a couple percentage of people identified, but by 2022 last year, 20% of the Gen Z identify as LGBT. Explain this to me. Somebody talk math to me. Go ahead, Raquel.
I have an idea. So I think it's safe to say, I mean, there were computers, but I think it's safe to say that millennials more so got the computer, the internet, et cetera, et cetera.
Social media.
Social media.
That's what I was going to say.
So now, they will say there's no crime down the street, but now because somebody has a phone and they can record it, now that crime is documented. Yeah. So now we're seeing it more. So the same thing, I think, could potentially be with gay communities, LGBTQ, plus, whatever. Now people are like, well, I'm this, and I'm that, and this person's this, and I'm that person's that. So now everybody sees it, and they're like, well, I'm that too. And then now it's created this whole, this normalcy.
Or could it be, like our friend Penelope had to say, she was shamed for just being a 18-year-old white woman in her country.
Well, that's the thing too with kids.
So
they're
now,
clout chasers.
if she said, listen, I'm actually 300 plus pounds, and I'm lesbian, and I'm actually thinking about going through a transition, I'm assuming you would have been showered with love in your community.
Totally, there were people.
Explain that.
Explain which part?
Everything.
Okay, so if I was like, hey, I'm gonna be a guy and I'm gonna get surgery and I identify as a cat and I'm really excited about it, then all the girls and all my friends would have been like, that's amazing, I'm so excited. Okay, cat, we're gonna help you, we're gonna support you. Go ahead, be a cat. If I was like, yeah, and when I was overweight and I ate junk food, the people online and my friends would be like, oh, it's fine, let's go get some pizza. Oh, it's fine, you can have the pizza, you can have the ice cream, because if I said no, I had an eating disorder, which is wild to me, because I was 300 pounds. I looked disgusting. I swear I did. I lived in my dark room in bed, and they told me, oh, just eat more pizza, eat more ice cream. It's okay. You're a beautiful girl. I was literally dying, and no one cared. No one. My therapist didn't say anything either. They were like, oh, you're fine. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. You're an amazing person. That doesn't help the situation.
Helene, you want to weigh in on your daughter's situation?
Other people cared.
You cared.
I cared a lot.
You cared, but my friends didn't care. They wanted me to be
But the elephant in the room was that the doctor was trying to tiptoe around it. Your therapist had stopped talking about it. I mean, it was shocking, actually.
Why do you think they did that?
Because
there's
a psychological understanding in their field that by highlighting a problem, it emphasizes it in their ideology. Yeah. And so I was very vocal about it to Penelope, and she knows that. And
they tried to give me pills for everything. Pills for anxiety, pills for depression,
ADHD.
Pills for being overweight, pills for all these problems. Instead of just get healthy, just take control of your mental health.
Just take the easy way out and take some pills. Don't work out. Don't eat healthy.
We didn't give her
Don't
any
look in the
pills.
mirror and try to fix it. Just take these pills.
Never once did I take a pill.
No, the Step It Up program was what we did. And we didn't use pills because pills don't build skills. And she did it. She turned it around.
But pills pay the bills.
Oh.
Anyway.
But they shouldn't.
That's true. Anyway, did I force feed any of these answers to you ladies? You can say whatever you want to say. No. Is there anyone here that has a different point of view? I'd love to hear it. Anyone?
I'm not a lady. I have a point of view on this.
Okay.
I have points of view on lots of things. Well, in terms of what's going on here, obviously it's a number of factors. It's a social contagion. It has become trendy to claim you're part of the alphabet community. Something I saw that's actually interesting is, someone can fact check me on this, but apparently the percentage of people in each of those demographics who's actually having same-sex relationships, like in the true sense, has not changed across the board. So out of those 20% of people who are saying, hey, I'm part of the alphabet community, only the standard 2 to 4%, just like in all those other generations, is actually guys who are like getting with guys.
So
and
it's more of
women
like
who
a
are
cloud chasing.
Exactly.
thing.
It's cool
Exactly.
to be
It's cool to
trans.
be part of it.
and
It's
now,
cool
and
to
if
be
you
part
think,
of
That's what I
that.
was trying to say, but
yeah.
I'm a worst.
and if you think
Yeah,
with
we're
the,
gonna work
Speaking
on
of
speaking
there.
English. You
and
got
also,
this.
if you think with the older generation, right, it used to just be LGB,
Yeah.
which is very clear what that means: lesbian,
Yeah.
gay, bisexual.
Yes.
Once you add the T and the Q and the AAP
Yes.
plus and whatever, it's just like anything. Oh, I just dyed my hair blue.
It just
now I'm a
jumped the
different,
shark.
right? I've dyed my hair blue,
Nothing
so now
needs
I'm
to
part
make
of the
sense
community.
anymore.
Oh, I said
Yes.
I'm non-binary 3 minutes ago. I'm a they them, so now I'm part of the community. People are just like identifying into it, so their behaviors aren't even changing. They're just saying, hey, I'm
Very
part of this
good
thing.
point.
And they'll
Zuby.
even be like, they'll be overweight and be like, I identify as skinny. So then they make people call them skinny. And
No
you're like,
way.
but that's denying the
Yeah.
truth.
That's
Really?
disturbing.
Well,
Right?
listen, it's time to wrap up. Listen, as an 80-year-old black man who's been in the media business,
go.
been in the media business for 7 years
Kardashian.
ago, I've been doing this. But look, here's one of the great things I love about what we do here at Valuetainment and on SOSCast is you're not going to see these types of conversations on mainstream media. They're going to bury this and they're going to say, stay fat, it's fine. Lizzo's beautiful. And just take this pill. Because you highlighted that United States and New Zealand are the only countries in the world that
allow direct
big
to
pharma's
consumer,
allowed to
direct
advertise
to
on
consumer
TV.
prescription
Oh, yeah.
advertising.
I remember
So
that.
you got to think for yourself, and you got to cut through the clutter. And I get it. If you want to identify as a cat, cue Nat,
Meow.
boom, that's fine. But I don't care how many times she tells me she's a cat and poops in the litter box at my house. Enough's enough, Nat. You're not a cat. Okay? Just like, if you're 300 pounds, you're not skinny. And just like the LGBT stats kind of showed that if you're not actually hooking up with a same-sex dude, it's like you're kind of doing it for clout.